Girl,
Everybody
it's
follow
packed
the one
out
line,
here tonight.
please. Follow the one line, please.
I told you.
IDs out. I need to see IDs. Thank you, ladies. Welcome to Park Ave.
Excuse me. Hello? Can you move? What? Excuse me. Oh my God. You ready to go? Girl, I've been ready.
Well, hello there again.
Hola. I feel like it's been a while.
I don't know. We're doing like bi-weekly. We like paychecks right now.
Yeah.
We're the 1st and the 15th.
So what's going on, girl?
Just out here living and not trying to be draining or Tyrese of the world.
Aw, man. Tyrese.
I think Tyrese is lying to us. I do now.
About Will and Jada giving him
No,
$5
I think
million?
Will and Jada, that's why I think he's like being extra. Will and Jada gave you $5 million. So like the main problem that you have been complaining about is solved. And then right after that, your child custody battle
It's dropped.
dropped. What the fuck is your problem at this point?
I don't know.
And then, I always thought something was off because I really thought The Rock should have got a restraining order because he just kept texting,
Message
IGN about The Rock in a way that I thought he was in love with The Rock. Like, in a way, like I would text a nigga who broke up with me.
Yeah, that does seem very like
yeah.
the dude.
Because in reality, he got a side gig from the movie. You would have took a side gig if you got it.
Yeah.
Let's not do that.
So he's trying to make it seem like
we're brothers and we're happy and we're singing and we're colored. It's like y'all
so
want
he
that.
can't have another movie.
Yeah.
But there's plenty of Fast and Furious.
It's a billion.
Like,
I have never watched a full Fast and Furious.
I only saw the first one.
I haven't even.
I'm not into cars like that.
I never really cared. It's like 500 of them. Well, it's like 9 or 10. I think they might be on 10 right now.
I have no idea.
I actually was shocked. Yeah, I was shocked that they kept it going after Paul Walker died because I thought he was a star, but apparently not. I did.
Apparently not. I don't know, girl.
But he's stressful.
Yeah, that was just a little too much for me.
What do you want from me?
I just feel like sometimes people abuse, like they really take social media so seriously that they put their whole entire business on it, and it's like, come on, man, that's a private matter.
Nah, and then he got a whole Benihana's and Starbucks in his backyard. No, that's not. No, you're looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm dead ass serious. You can Google it. He has a Benihana's, a real life, or like when they be flipping the little thing and make the heart and they put the onion volcano and for your birthday and shit. He has a full one in his backyard and a Starbucks. So no, you going broke? How about you open that up to the community? Because I'm pretty sure they'll be happy to go across the street versus driving to Benihana's or Starbucks. But that's just
what?
Full Starbucks. Full Benihana's. And just bought his mama a house. Was talking about buying his mama a house just like a month ago. Bought his mother a house a month ago. So it's like, I can't really deal with him and his like antics. And then like...
Maybe he is... They said that he's about to release a rap album. And he's been working with Dame Dash. So
also, they doing drugs.
So,
Tyrese is doing coke. I'm just convinced.
It has to be something. And I hate when people
and
are
I almost thought it was like mental. I was just like, I was trying to be easy because, I really do, want to take mental health very seriously. But, nigga, I can't. Nigga. I don't really know what to say about that.
Those, like, my nigga, chill, bro. Like, you do,
like, just get off.
You can actually not be on that.
And Will and Jada legit first of all, Will and Jada gave you $5 million like they gave you $20 to go across the street. Like, they gave you $5 million. That is how rich they are, first of all. Seriously. But they gave you $5 million. And
then you go and you say that they gave you
and
$5
I'm pretty sure, because I get the feeling from like Will and Jada, Beyonce and Jay-Z, and it's just like a bunch of other people, I feel like donate a whole lot and do a whole lot of things, but don't want their business out.
Yeah.
And the fact that, and then you know what? Fuck you, Tyrese. Because Tyrese spelled actress like A-C-R, A-T-C-R. It was some extra letters in that word actress that weren't supposed to be there. It was like actress. Jada Pinkett Smith. It's like, why is her name like that in your phone? You know these niggas. Why just don't say Jada?
Right?
Or Will's wife. Or like Will's. I even give you if you like friends with Will.
Or J. Smith.
Yeah. JP.
Actress JP. Yeah.
Like, why you shit like I would say that shit if Jada gave me her number. Actress Jada Pinkett Smith.
Yeah, when he posted a picture of that phone call,
That Jada was over it. They probably tried to get their money back.
they probably did.
It was like, can we reverse this
transaction.
transfer? Like, this asshole.
That's crazy.
But I mean, we're not here to talk about Tyrese. God bless him and be blessed, friend.
Bleak.
Long way from lately. Long way from signs. I used to get my life from signs. I used to get my life from that song.
Oh, and Sweet Lady.
A long way from Sweet Lady. A long way. Was he in that Monica video too, Angel of Mine?
Girl,
I feel like he was. You're just a long way from, you know. You're a long way from Baby Boy. I used to go up for Baby Boy too. Even at that one movie with Making Good that was stupid because we know you didn't survive when you like threw the whole car in the water and then you came to like the Mexican beach. What was In Too Deep?
Oh, I never saw that.
It was a terrible ending, but long way, friend. Just long. You're just so lost.
Well, anyways, on to lighter things.
So what has been popping?
So I do want to say a shout out to PV because my goodness, these people know how to effing party. So my little brother goes to Prairie View A&M, and you know, to me, if he goes to Prairie View, then I go to Prairie View. So I was basically living vicariously through him. And I wanted to make sure that I was doing my due part in celebrating Prairie View's homecoming by making sure that I had on the gear.
Oh, you really? I did see your picture. You did have on purple.
So I had, my brother has his PV jackets and stuff, so I wore that. So I felt a part of the community. And of course,
so you was like alumni.
So I was acting like a fucking alumni.
I'm probably
like,
student. I feel like you was a student.
No, I was
like alumni, like grown. Okay,
like I was grown, right? Because I had my little what are those tin cups
that
you know what I'm talking about, that keeps the drinks cold.
Yeah.
I don't know the name of it.
Like the one for beer.
Yeah. So I had that, and I had my cool Ray-Bans on, and you know I looked like I was a part of it.
Like
and
you
then
donate.
I even
donate to the
yeah,
school.
like I donate to the school. And even like a lady asked me, where's the library? And I was just like, over there. It's like you go down this walkway to the right, that corridor. That was me out there.
I hate you.
Lit, bitch. Shout out to Prairie View A&M. My goodness.
I was actually supposed to go.
That shit was so fun. And well, I went there a couple years ago. And that when I was pregnant, I didn't know it. But
memories.
Another story. But it was just so much fucking fun.
Well, that's good.
I had a blast. So, anyways, but you guys, people that love fashion and clothes, they need to go to the Museum of Fine Arts because there is an exhibit by Oscar de la Renta and all of his iconic fashions. It's like over 100 pieces of dresses.
In Houston?
Yes, it's the Museum of Fine Arts. It's on exhibit until January 28th of 2018. And when I say these clothes are absolutely gorgeous and stunning, they are absolutely gorgeous and stunning.
That's good.
So, I mean, even if you don't like fashion, but you appreciate art and you appreciate the
culture.
Not even just culture, but how people make these clothes in the process. I mean, it's just so beautiful, and I would go back every weekend if I had $20. Because if you're a student, you can get in the exhibit for $20. And
you're not a student.
But they don't know that. See, you know, I play it off so well. So this is a trick, guys. This is how you get a student discount at the Museum of Fine Arts. So you go up, you look young as fuck, right? Mm-hmm. And they say, are you a student? I said, I am, but I didn't bring my ID on me. And they'll be like, don't worry about it. Student discount. Works every time. Okay? $20. Y'all go see this exhibit. It's absolutely fantastic. The Museum of Fine Arts. And, you know, while you're at it, go to the CAM. The CAM has this really this really cool exhibit by this lady. She does sculptures. Now, mind you, they're a little weird. But, you know, art is subjective, so...
Art is subjective.
So, I mean, your weird might not be my weird, but I think that it's a really cool exhibit as well at the camp. So, yeah, go get you some culture and go to the Museum of Fine Arts and, you know, get your life.
Well, this week, my Women Crush Wednesday goes to Connie Spaulding.
Connie's really...
You know Connie?
Yes.
Connie comes from the late Two Can Play That Game. And I can't remember. You know what?
I loved her opening scene where she was walking down. Bitch. She was swinging that ponytail.
She came
and number one stunner was playing.
Come on, man. I really just had like a Big Timers moment like last week where I played all like Big Timer songs.
When I was driving from Corpus, I was playing all.
Did you revisit a smooth? Oh yeah, I'm gonna treat her real good. Oh yeah, hey. Did you revisit Get Your Roll On?
Yes.
Fuck these hoes after I show.
No, mine. I did Juvenile. So Juvenile had this song. I got that fire. I got that fire. Girl. Holla at a nigga if you want that Oscar Mayer.
You know, that's how my Big Timers started, because I was listening to like the Cash Money Anniversary album, and then they play Oh Yeah, and I'm like, you know what? I feel like I was a really big Timers fan, right? Yeah. So then I was like, let me go revisit their albums.
Yes.
And I was like, oh bitch.
Classic.
And then Still Fly came on, and Still Fly. Oh my God.
No.
And then I heard boom from the amplifier. Bitch, what? Girl, I used to get my life off of good Big Timers. Like it was sickening. Listen.
But I think that was probably one of my favorite scenes out of that movie, was
because her ponytail was sickening.
Yeah. And the way she was just swinging it, and she just like
moved her
hand, and she had that red set
she had that red little
suit set.
And, you know, Gabrielle.
And she had that briefcase just walking.
And then it's okay. So the reason Connie okay, so apparently not apparently. They have a tour going for Two Can Play That Game. And Vivica Fox has reprised her roles as Shantae Smith. My homegirl Chrissy told me about it. And at first I was like, whack. But then I forgot, I used to stand for Vivica Fox in my childhood, but I definitely loved Two Can Play That Game. Like, it came out, back in the day, we used to go to this mall called the West Oaks Mall. And because it was so many like middle school and high school kids running around the mall on Saturdays, they were like real legit about like buying your movie ticket. You couldn't buy like a rated R ticket for real. And they was being super extra. Well, not extra. They were being super legal.
Right.
So I bought this ticket for whatever movie it was and snuck into Two Can Play That Game with my homeboy because I was obsessed with Vivica Fox at the time. Like, I'm talking about, I watched all her movies from Independence Day. I watched all them canceled ass shows, City of Angels that had girl. And then shout out to City of Angels because I feel like
you said them canceled ass shows.
There were, because she had a show called Getting Personal with Dwayne Martin. That was canceled. And then she had City of Angels. But like now, City of Angels would last. Because City of Angels was like a black ass hospital. They had like Blair Underwood, Viola Davis, Gabrielle Union, Maya Rudolph, Hill Harper. It was like a black ass hospital. That shit was so... Right now, that show probably would last. But, you know, this is back in the day when, you know, Hollywood was still being... I mean, y'all still funny, but being real funny.
Yeah.
So I went to go see it, and I was a huge Vivica Fox fan, and because I was a huge Vivica Fox fan, like I couldn't stand Connie. I thought Connie was like a terrible person. She was a piece of shit. She was on Vivica Man. You knew that was Vivica Man. Vivica told you that was her man. Like, why are you in his face, Connie? I have problems, right? Well, then you grow up and you watch it again. So I watch it again, and it's everything about Connie. It's the fact that they played number one stunner when she came through.
When she was walking.
It's the fact that, like, she had on, like, the sexiest suit possible. Like, she didn't even have, like, no cami or no t-shirt.
She just had titties.
Yeah, she just had...
Jacket and
She
titties.
just had her jacket on, buttoned up, okay? And then,
jacket
like,
and titties.
she didn't have, like, a knee-length skirt. That bitch hemmed that hoe up. Like, I don't think she bought that skirt that short. And then it's the fact that Shantae was like, I really don't like her, whatever.
She
whatever.
Said, hey, Connie.
And then Connie went ahead and rolled with it. Hey, girl. What you doing? About to go see your man. And she was like, oh, he up there. And then Connie says, let me go holler at that Negro. That shit.
That is probably the best monologue scene ever in life because it's fake as fuck. And I'm about to go holler at
that Negro. So then Connie goes to talk to Keith, which is played by Morris Chestnut, and we all know Gabrielle Union and Morris Chestnut have like 1,000 movies together. Like literally, they were like in The Brothers. The Breaking. Did I write it down somewhere? I feel like I did. Yes. They were in The Brothers, Who Could Play That Game, Breaking All the Rules, The Perfect Holiday, and Think Like a Man. Them niggas are literally husband and wife and actress in actor role. But anyway, so Connie, who's played by Gabrielle Union, who I like Gabrielle Union a whole lot because I think she's super funny and she's like a huge sports fan and I like her. But Gabrielle goes up to Keith and Connie goes up to Keith and Shantae's like, bitch. Okay, so the thing about Who Could Play That Game that's so draining is Shantae's super draining. And I didn't realize Shantae was draining because, like I said, I was a huge fan of Vivica Fox and the whole movie surrounded by her. So I'm like, oh, that nigga tried her. This is me in 2001. So I'm like, what's 2001, like 16 years ago? Damn, 2001 was 16 years ago? So what am I like, how old am I in 2001? 8th grade? That's like 9th grade for me. So I'm like in 9th grade.
You weren't.
2001? I graduated high school in 2004.
Okay.
Yeah. So in 2001, in my 9th grade year, I'm like, come on, Shantae, Connie trying it, what's this about? But the whole time, actually, Shantae was being super draining because even though Shantae did catch Keith, doing a 2-step to Step of Name Beloved with the co-worker, he explained it. She even acknowledged later in a monologue that it wasn't that serious. But then she was just so engulfed in like
trying to prove
a point and play the rules and get with the game.
I
and
hate when she said day 3.
Yeah, she's like day 2 and 1 is great for you. Day 4 you're fabulous.
She said day 5 it's not a good time.
Yeah, she got stressed out. Yo, day 1 she was just like, do not answer his phone calls. I'm in the meeting. And then she's like, rush him off. Like, she had all these rules.
And why were people legit trying to follow these rules?
No, and as a kid, I was like, yes, bitch, train him. So then he gets to, he figures out with the help of Anthony Anderson, who I forget is in the movie, because that's when Anthony Anderson was chunky, too. Anthony Anderson's like, hey, she playing games, you need to play some games. So he starts to play games. Now, see, where his games got fucked up at, he went and grabbed Connie, who was already ready, popping and available. Okay? And Connie is the bitch y'all hate in real life because she gives 0 fucks about your opinion. She's gorgeous. She has a cute shape. She knows she's funny. She knows she has sex appeal. She knows she's a good time. And then the biggest issue is she cares less about your opinion. And so Connie, that is why she's my Women Crush Wednesday, because she's literally like the staple of what y'all think the side chick is. And really, she was never that nigga side chick because Keith and Shantae had broke up. Because in my mind in 2000, when it's like that mistress, that side chick, and it's like, no, they broke up. Mm-hmm. And Shantae and Connie clearly weren't friends.
So it doesn't matter.
And so it really is fair game at this point. So, and I thought it was extra hilarious when Shantae stepped to her and was like, Keith's my man. And then the 0 fucks Connie's still like, well, if he's your man, he's not acting like it. And don't get mad at me because you can't keep your man. Boop! Bitch! What? Oh my God. Connie was so Connie, and I live. But Gabrielle Union for like an era always played like
them sassy.
The vixen bitch. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was always like the head. Moesha, she was like the head cheerleader that was the shit at the school.
Bring it on.
Bring it on. And sister, she had Tamara stealing sweaters from Nordstrom's and shit. Remember that? You remember when Tamara was stealing from Forever 21?
Bitch, stop.
You remember? And then she was scared. She was like, well, you wasn't scared. She was scared. Gabrielle Union was at everything. Seventh Heaven. She's all that. Gabrielle Union, bitch, you are a queen. Because you've been out here.
Gabby.
You've been out here putting in your time. Like, for real. Like,
Gabby.
Everything Gabrielle has right now is well-deserved. Because that bitch had a cameo in all the TV shows and movies back in the day. But, yeah. But back to Connie. Connie, you're a bad bitch. You're unapologetically a bad bitch. You know you fine. It is what it is. Nobody want none. Connie Spalding, and you were smart. And you know what I found there funny? Because I read like a lot of those black girl think like educated black girl versus stoddy black girl think pieces. If that makes sense. But basically it's like where a lot of times, you know, girls who went to college and did all these things like to brag about how they're trying to get up in the ranks by their own bootstraps and they're doing everything so right. And they tend to kind of down girls that, you know, suck a dick for a promotion. Now, I'm not saying suck a dick for a promotion, but I'm saying, hey, girl, she still got the promotion. And if that's what she want to do, that's her business. So, like, Connie reminds me of that where Shantae was like, well, the second she got her VP promotion, her boss filed for a divorce, and it's like, okay, well, she's still a VP though. I don't know.
Change the job.
I don't know. Don't change her income. But you know that's why Rosie Perez and Jennifer Lopez don't get along.
Wow.
Because like Rosie Perez kind of felt like J-Lo was, you know.
Hey, I mean,
you know, using what she got to get what she wants.
But I think that's everywhere. That's everywhere. Like, I mean, I know some people that fuck for a position.
Hey, but you know, hey, I'm not saying do it. I'm not saying do it, but if you're gonna be the Connie, be a Connie. And Connie was a bad bitch in that movie, and really Shantae was draining. Shantae was hella draining.
Yeah.
Keith shouldn't have went back to it. Actually, like when I really thought about it, like she was just a draining ass person. And then even when she went and got like the white man to like kind of offset him, she just did the most. And the thing about that whole entire movie is, even though Keith and Shantae got back together, Connie all right, because Connie probably was talking to two or three other people while she was talking to Keith anyway.
Yeah, agreed.
So I'm here for it. I do kind of want to see the stage play though, because Portia's playing Connie, and I feel like Portia's the perfect Connie. Because Portia has a look of va-va-voom, and she's pretty, and she got like that. From what it shows on TV, she has like a free-spirited ass attitude. So I could see a bunch of bitches like keeping their man away from Portia. She makes for a perfect vixen. And her booty fat.
It is.
Her booty is so big.
She's actually, I interviewed her about maybe 3 years ago. And she's the thickums.
Yeah, like her body is like, bloop, bloop. Like she the type that, you know, hey girl, put on a moo-moo before you come to my house.
Yeah,
she's
the
girl.
thickums.
You can't be over here.
She's yummy.
Girl, you can't be over here in no maxi dress. I'm trying to stay married, girl. You can't be over here in no maxi dress.
Girl, she has yams.
But shout out to Portia and shout out to everybody on that whole tour, because I kind of be stalking y'all on IG. I put in a hashtag to play that game all the time and realized Vivian Green sings Emotional Roller Coaster. That was my song back in the day. I'm here for it. And then they have like, oh boy, Tariq. Well, he played on the other show too. Survivor's Remorse, but I can't think of his name on Survivor's Remorse, but he was Tariq and sister, and I'm here for that too. Clearly I'm stuck in the 90s because I don't really know his name on the show. Yeah. But Connie, you shit. I strive to be like you. And Gabrielle Union, you did play a bunch of bitchy roles. I never forgot what you did to old girl in Love and Basketball about the Nike dress, but that's neither here nor there. You probably be my woman crush Wednesday again, girl.
Indeed.
But this week, we're recovering from college. Yes. I know my parents love me. Stand behind me, come what may. That's a Different World's first version theme song. The country one.
I was a Different World person. My mom liked that. I know. It's okay. That's fine. I'm that black girl. I'll be that.
So I just want to let y'all know A Different World is literally my favorite television show. I put my favorite 90s shows 1 through 5. Different World was literally number 1. Not season 1. Season 1's terrible. But y'all, that good season 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I can kind of almost do without sex. But 2, 3, 4, and 5 is classic television. Oh my God, the wedding episode?
No, I do remember
Baby,
that.
please.
I do remember that. And I remember that he had the glass. Dwayne had the glasses.
He had the flip glasses. And Whitley was girl, Whitley! Go look at Whitley clothes right now. Whitley is killing you hoes. Like right now. Right now. Go watch an episode. She's killing you hoes. But now, so, guess where we should start? Well, I went to college. I graduated from Floridaa&Muniversity, also known as FAMU, in Tallahassee, Florida. It's a HBCU. Go Rattlers. Ooh, ooh. or fam, goddamn you. All right, all right, all right. Yes, it was popping. Probably, it was popping. But
I went to the school called Hard Knocks.
did you go to like junior college or anything?
I took a couple of classes at HCC.
Mm-hmm.
Did a stint in Dallas.
Stop acting like you went to jail, but go ahead.
I did a stint at the Wade College, which is like a fashion technical school.
Oh, that's cool.
Because I thought I wanted to do fashion design, but when I actually took classes on like sewing and pattern making, I canceled that shit immediately. Did a couple of classes, came back, did a couple more classes at HCC for journalism, and then I just stopped going.
So, do you think you missed? Okay. Is there a reason why you didn't like go to like a 4-year like and stay in a dorm and do all that good stuff?
It just didn't appeal to me. I didn't like it. I don't. Even when I remember I was graduating high school, you know, my mom, she wanted me to go to school, but she wanted me to go to school in Corpus, and I didn't want to stay in Corpus.
Girl, they got schools in Corpus.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We have a Texas A&M in
Oh,
Corpus.
okay.
But I didn't want to go there, and college just didn't appeal to, like, the lifestyle of a college student did not appeal to me. Like, to stay in a, because my brother, my older brother went to Sam Houston, and I remember we would go to his dorm, and I always thought it just smelled really bad, and I always just looked at the girls that were, like, in his dorm room, and it didn't fit me in my personality, and I just didn't want to do it. I didn't want to go. I wanted to make money, so.
Do you think you're gonna need a college degree later?
No, I don't, because I'm in the field that I want to. I feel like what I'm doing right now is what I want to do, so I think my talent doesn't need.
I'm only asking that because my mom got her degree later. Like she didn't go to a 4-year.
I'm not opposed.
No, I'm just saying only because she got promoted up to a point where it was like,
she needed to
girl, you need a piece of paper.
Yeah, but
and then the funny part was my mom's a network engineer. She started classes for engineering and was like, this is hard. So she ended up getting her degree in like business or something of another. I can't remember exactly what it was. And I always thought that was super funny because I'm like, truth be told, if they train you to an extent on a lot of stuff, if they train you can learn.
Yeah.
And it's not the same as going to school.
Yeah. I mean,
so do you ever think that?
I don't know. I mean, I never say never, but at this point, I don't have an interest in institutionalized education. I am a person, I mean, I love to read, I love to learn things, but to like institutionalized education, the way the education system is set up right now, I'll pass.
Well, actually, I don't know, was college wasn't necessarily on my mind. I came from a household where my mom treated freshman year of college like 13th grade and 14th grade. So basically, college was just the next step. It wasn't like you didn't take a break. So my brother had already went to school. He was going to Bethune. At the time, it was called college, but I think it's now BCU, Bethune-Cookman University in Daytona Beach. And then I graduated and I went to FAMU. And the cool and probably bad part about going to school 4 hours away from our city, and the fact that both schools, I went to school in a city where FAMU and Florida State University was at. So basically everybody from my high school, majority of people from the high school went up to Tallahassee, which is 4 hours away. So I don't really have anything bad to say about my college experience, to tell you I mean, I do have moments. I had a whole court case. But take that out. Yeah. I don't really have anything bad to say about college. The only thing I regret for me, like I didn't mind the dorms, but then again, I didn't stay on campus. My mom went to FAMU's campus. The dorms were terrible. And so I ended up going into a private dorm. My private dorm actually housed more people at Florida State and TCC and maybe like 3 or 4 people from my school. So I was in a dorm that was like majority white and Florida State students. So my friends all like, I don't know, black people, but they all came from Florida State. So even now people I went to school with forget that I actually graduated from FAM, which is kind of odd. But I don't really have a beef with college. I think my only regret is that I went and I didn't join anything. And not that I'm the sorority type, because I knew from jump I wasn't the sorority type, and I did pledge. I don't regret not pledging. I see people who pledged and the benefit of it for the people who want to do it, because like they have these lifelong connections. Y'all wear your little jackets and still take pictures during homecoming, and you know, you do your little meetups and your 10 years and your 12 years or whatever. And that's super cool. That's super dope. That's super great. That wasn't my thing. But there was other things I could have joined that I neglected. Like if you, like, I'm surprised you would have been a perfect person to actually go to a school, especially like a HBCU, because there's a lot of different modeling, fashion, dance, and all these other little clubs that you can join that are huge. And I just feel like college is this place, because in high school, everyone wants to be alike. You want to dress like your friends. You want to look like your friends. When all your friends getting kissed, you want to get kissed too. When all your friends are at the party, you want to be at the party too. It's this whole, we need to be together. And college is this place of exploration. Yeah. So it's like, oh, you know what? I like art. I'm going to hang out with these artsy kids and mind my business. It's a place of this like freedom that you would never get in high school. You'll never get in your parents' house. You'll probably never get in your hometown, especially if you're hanging out with the same people. So I do think college benefits that way. And the other half is, after going to college and graduating and seeing all my mistakes, I would tell my kid, because at first I was like, I won't make my kid go to college because college isn't for everyone. But what I've came to terms with is my kid will go to college for at least 2 years, because minimum I will make them do like the prerequisites, because there's just a certain amount no matter if you become a doctor, lawyer, you know, pastor, electrician, whatever, there's some core classes that everyone has to take.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, and I will make my kid take those classes while they figure themselves out. So minimum, you'll have like an AA, basically.
So I do have a question, though. So when you do go for a job and you say, I have a degree, do the people ask to see it? Because I always thought about lying. And it's just...
I've had to like go get my transcripts more than once.
Really?
Definitely had to go get my transcripts more. And that shit was only funny because I lied about my GPA at FAM. Like my GPA in my master's program was like a 3.8. Not so much at FAM. At FAM, I was fucking around. So, like, I lied about the GPA, but I didn't really pay attention. I still got the job, but I still had to go get the transcript from FAMU and the transcript from Walden University and give it to them. I've had to do that.
I've always wondered that, because I know some places they're like, I don't give a shit. Or, like, they say, oh, you don't have a degree. Okay, well, it's fine. No worries.
Yeah, and I think a lot of stuff is the job. Like, I think sometimes for me, because that was the thing. I went to school not really knowing what I wanted to do. And I tell the story all the time how I graduated on some fluke shit. Yeah. I literally went to, it's not guidance counselor. We don't call them guidance counselors in college. But basically I went to my guidance counselor. What is the word we use in college? Whatever. But I went to that person and I was like, I need to graduate this year. And they literally looked at everything I've taken, and I had majored in like 500 things. And they looked at everything and like did the little math and figured out I can get a degree in political science with a minor in religion. I was like, all right, cool. And that was literally, that's how I got my degree. So like for me, but then I didn't have like, even though my brother had went to school, he knew what he wanted to do. He got his degree in exactly what he wanted to do. And I didn't ask him, and he didn't offer the guidance. And then my mom had graduated, but my mom was still like a full-time person working in a corporate-ass job, for real, salary job with kids. So she didn't really have that same situation I had going on. Right. So, like, because I went through it that way, I definitely, for my kids, would, like, be a little more, I know a little more, so I'll be better at honing what they got going on at the school versus a free-for-all like I kind of feel like I was in. Especially when I learned how to, like, the first time, I remember being on the phone, the first time my mom was like, all right, well, you need to get a student loan to pay your rent. And I was like, all right. And she told me how to do it. And I did it. And then I realized I didn't really need her to get loans. And then that was like a window.
Apply.
Make it rain on these hoes. Make it rain on these hoes. Where y'all want to go? And then it's like shit like that. You just don't know. Like, that's what college is such bullshit sometimes too. Because it's shit like that. Y'all are just out here giving. I don't know if they do it. Well, yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do it intentionally.
Yeah, y'all out here giving you kids thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars that they just. Okay. Ain't never had. I don't care where you come from. I don't care who your parents are. You could be upper middle class. If somebody drops $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 in your account, and your parents ain't got nothing to do with nothing, you gonna act a fool.
Agreed.
So no, that was. But I had like my college experience was good time. Like I remember Kappa parties, Alpha parties, Q parties. Was at all the functions.
Now I did go to college parties, but I just was never in college.
What do you feel about? How did you feel about college? Well,
I mean, I worked. Like I worked. Like
do you think they were like childish because you worked?
Yeah. I mean, I was like, I'm a waitress at Olive Garden. I make way more money. Like you don't have any. Like what? That's ridiculous. Like I don't want to be stressed out like you. Like you're talking about my exam is tomorrow, or my quiz, or my final.
Man, but that is such. I mean, you look at it that way, but
it just never appealed.
Those are like my fondest ass memories because we used to do like shit
never appealed to me.
But we used to do dumb shit like, all right, we got this paper. Listen, but it's this party, and it's like, nigga, finish the paper. So like, I'm like begging friends to like get their paper done before 11 or 12 so they can go to the club. Now, granted, if they get that paper done before, and some of them probably didn't, because I was one of them that was just like, all right, I'm just gonna wake up and do it tomorrow. But then we'll go to the club, and like the club was like $5-7. The drinks are always cheap. Well, we was in Tallahassee too, so it's like a college town. Everything was like super hella cheap. It was just this experience of being free and an adult, but not necessarily being an adult and being free. Because everyone around me, like I know there were some people who really like fought nail and tooth to be in college, and it was like a struggle. Sorry for you kids. But for like the group of people I hung with, like our parents like sent us to school, so they paid everything still. And we were still like broke college students because some of us worked. I think I worked and had an allowance and a few credit cards. But we were still broke because you still overspend your money because you're just being ridiculous and you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And it was just a good like. Because I graduated in 5 years. Those 5 years were just this freedom of being an adult, but not really being an adult. And then like worrying about rent and lights wasn't my college experience. Right. Now, did I blow my allowance in the day? It was like, oh shit, what we gonna do for the week? Yeah. Did I have to worry about like lights and cable and all that shit was included? No. So it was just a good time. Like at basketball games, football games, the whole nine. Yeah. It was just, I can't really regret it. And it's something I actually want my kids to experience. And I want my kids to experience it better than I did with a clearer vision. And because of my experience, I think I will be able to make sure that they utilize and get the most out of college versus my black ass who was out here with a good old social life and, ain't really got shit to show for it right now.
Well, I don't know. Like, I consider, like, because I moved out here when I was 18, 19. And while I did not go to college, I did work and I had my own apartment. I had my own car. I had bills and shit like that. But it's not the same thing, but in a sense, it's still a learning curve. Because I had to learn how to be an adult. And, my parents, they didn't give me anything. So I couldn't really depend on them to take care of me. Or if I needed something, like, they never...
Well, I think that adds, like, a bigger responsibility to, like I sometimes feel that people... No, I can't really say that because Christy's super responsible. But for the most part, I feel like people who had to leave high school and work a real job and pay actual bills and shit end up being more responsible at that age than the normal college student because
and that's how I look, like, you know, and I have
so maybe that's why they look immature to you because
Yeah,
a lot of people just didn't have to worry about shit.
Yeah, so I mean, because again, I had friends that went to college, and I would go with them to parties and shit, and I always thought, you know, like, y'all don't even know how to pay your own bills. So I don't know if this could work, like, you know what I mean, like,
Yeah, no, that's all. I mean, I feel you, but then at that time, looking back, that is a freedom I think everybody deserves between 18 and 22. I don't want to have to, like, I don't want my kids to work because it's already a lot to be 18. It's already a lot to be 19. Yeah. It's already a lot to be 21.
I think those experiences and being that way, I think it has helped me because now it's like I can handle it because I've been broke. I've been like super duper like.
I think you did it earlier than college students because in college, I think a lot of college students go through that, especially if you went to school. A, if you had to like drop out early, or B, if you went to school and then you had parents that cut you off right after you graduated.
Yeah.
Then you hit that thing of, okay, how do I pay bills? What do I do? So now you're 23, 24, 25 in that same space. So do you think everybody ends up at the same pace at 30?
No, because everybody's different. I think, I know for me, I didn't, I knew that I always wanted to be independent, and I knew that like that is that's everything to me. So I think everybody's different, and what I wanted to go to school for, I'm not even doing. So,
but that happens a lot as well.
So to me, it's just like, okay, I don't want to spend $30,000-$40,000 because I have friends that have master's degrees and all this other shit, and they're not even they can't even get a job because they don't have experience. And I always feel like sometimes experience trumps a piece of paper because you can have all the paperwork and documentation in the world, but you don't know how to actually apply what you learn, and you don't know how to do it.
I think for people like that, and I'm gonna say that because I'm one of those people like that, I think we didn't take, or I won't say we, specifically I didn't take advantage of everything college had to offer. As I said before, it was all these different clubs that I overlooked. It was like, well, I don't want to join nobody's shit because I'm not, y'all gotta beat people to get into your little dance troops, and I was just way too much for the system. So, but in regards to experience, I had friends that interned since day one. So they were racking up this experiences. I was one of the people who wasn't interning. I was just like, all right, well, I'm going to class. That's a lot. Which, it's not a lot. It's literally, for a few semesters, my classes were only on Tuesdays and goddamn Thursdays. Nigga, I was free like 5 days a week. Like chilling 5 days a week. So you have to, college is what you make it.
Yeah.
You can go to school and get a degree and not meet nobody, not necessarily intern nowhere, not join nothing, and you kind of lose the full essence of what college is supposed to be. College isn't just football games. They're fun. College isn't just basketball games, and it just isn't a turn up, and it just isn't some oil at a Q party, and it isn't, a Kappa luau. All these things are fun. Been to all of them. Been drunk at all of them. Turned up at all of them. But you just can't, but knowing that now, like if I had a kid, I will make sure they get the experience. Because like I said, I had a homegirl. She interned at Ernst & Young for like 2 or 3 years while we was in school. Yeah. Came out, got a job, was making great money. Yeah. But she had put in the work. You also have to put, it's just like you go to college and you hand somebody a piece of paper.
But I think that's another misconception I think a lot of people have is that you go to college and then you get a piece of paper and then they expect to have a job.
I can do surgery tomorrow. No, you cannot do surgery tomorrow.
That shit, it takes time. I mean,
I can beat your case tomorrow. No, you cannot beat my case.
Who's going to get a lawyer that just graduated?
No, you have to put in the work.
I think that is another big misconception about people, like, especially when people are like, oh yeah, I'm good. Like, a friend of mine, he's always talking about like, oh yeah, as soon as I get my degree, as soon as I get my master's, as soon as I get my this, I'm that, I'm applying for the job and I'm gonna get it. And
you got to put in work before. You do. You have to, and you talk to a girl who has a master's in business management. You have to put in the work before. You have to do the work before. You have to network. You have to. That's why joining certain groups and all those good things do work in your favor. And you have to apply for stuff. And sometimes you're gonna work for free in college. You're gonna work a couple of years for free, but
shit, you gonna do it after college.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth it. And that's my only regret for me personally in college is I didn't utilize the entire system like I should have. But with that being said, I had a good time turning up.
You know,
I had some fun parties. The police came to my house multiple times about a good old party. You know, I had a good time.
I think going to Prairie View and seeing how like everybody's like super like PV with all their PV gear, I think that would probably be like my only thing that if I would.
But you would have been one of them super involved ass people.
I would have.
You would have been a perfect. I'm kind of sad that you feel that way about college because I feel like if you didn't feel the need to like be grown, not in a bad way, but like I'm grown. If you didn't feel that need so bad, you would have been perfect at like a HBCU. You would have been perfect for like.
I mean, I really thoroughly enjoyed myself.
No, and not even just that. You just would have been. You'd have been the type that had joined like all these groups and had all these. I wouldn't have done
sorority though.
No, I mean, but that's what I said too. Like you would have joined a bunch, but it's so much more groups that you overlook. So you would have been. You probably knowing you probably would have joined a sorority.
No, I would never. Because my stepdad, he's my ex stepdad, he's an Omega, and I always used to think like, why the fuck are they barking like that?
Girl, them cute. We used to go to this cute. We used to go to so many
like
parties.
and then like I remember he was
got branded,
and I mean it was a pretty big one. And I always thought that was the craziest thing.
No, we had and one thing, I didn't want to join nobody's sorority, but let me tell y'all something. I had fun at all these fraternity parties I went to, and I was up in all. Let me tell y'all something. My pants split at an oil spill. Like my pants literally split. Like my jean pants from Burlington, some jeans I had on, split at an oil spill. We had to and we so trash. We leave the party to just go change my pants and turn back and come back to the party.
Nice.
Yeah, type of shit we was doing.
That's dedication.
We went to the Kapalua. Oh my God, we went to I think it might be the Alpha Hayride. I hope that's not wrong, but it was the most worst party I ever went to. And maybe, was it Alphas? I think it was the Alpha Hayride. Terrible party. This is like 10, 11, 12 years ago. Terrible party, bitch.
Yeah, no, I don't know. It just never was my thing. And
would you send your kids to college, or do you think they should?
I want my kids to do whatever they feel. I think that I would really stress self-education instead of don't want to get don't try to wait for other people to teach you about, because to me college is good, but you have to, that self-education is more important. And you have to kind of have your own sense of, because I always knew that I was going to do something creative. I always knew that. And everything that my mom would try, because my mom wanted me to go to nursing school. I was like, fuck that. I don't want to go to nursing school. I don't even want to go to college.
I don't even want to finish high school. I don't even want to finish high school.
I want my kids to I want them to make their own choice. Of course, again, I'm not saying that I don't want them to have an education. I want them to choose what is more important to them, because the last thing, because I know how I am, or when I was a kid, I didn't want to be told what to do. Because, my mom, she really pressed that issue. No, you're going to nursing school. You're going to be a nurse. And I'm like, I don't even know. I don't want to be a nurse. Mm-hmm. And I think that was part of that rebellion. Okay, well, I'm going to show you what I can do. I ain't going to school at all. You know what I mean? I don't want to.
I'm going to be a waitress.
I'm going to be a waitress at Olive Garden. And I'm going to work my way up to the top.
I'm going to get my unlimited salary.
And then you just, I don't know. But yeah, I wouldn't want to tell my kids, no, you're going to go to college. Because who am I? And I didn't even go. So,
my mama ain't going, she still did that shit. Shout out to Kimmy. No, she really, no, and I don't regret that. I think college, going to it and all that jazz, it is actually,
if you want to have that experience,
it's one of the best experiences.
I think that is, that's fine, but
I mean, granted, like the world has changed and like jobs have changed so much. I always said I think I would give my kid a year off. Mm-hmm. And I think I still might hold on to that part. But if you don't have your shit together in that first year, cancel Christmas, your ass is going off to somebody's school. We're not going to wait for you to figure it out. Because minimum, you can figure it out while pursuing a degree. You might find out what you want to do halfway through there.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, granted, like I said, I was just one of the people, I just really didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know how to hone my skills. Hell, I just figured out what I wanted to do like yesterday. I'm that person. But my brothers really utilized college, and like my older brother was a part of the band, and he did all these other, he was part of the band, and he was teaching people, and he was a part of the school, and he really likes his school, and he goes back to the school pretty often, and he keeps up with his school. And my little brother's like that. He's still in the same city, and he was like writing for the paper and doing this for the news, and he knows teachers and professors, and
that's what my little brother is.
I didn't know shit. I graduated and walked right past my motherfucking president. He didn't shake his hand.
Excuse me.
Like, I'm sorry, so you're in the way. He's like, wait. Literally did not shake my president's hand on my graduation day. But my picture was bomb at Tallahassee Democrat, and if I find it, I'm going to put it on Recovering Party Girls IG page. I was popping. But yeah, it was a great experience for me. I mean, like I said, the police has been called to my dorm room a couple of times. My parties were late.
I can see that. I can see how it could be just building the relationships with people.
Yeah, I built like really good, like I have some really close friends from college. It was really, I can't.
Do you have a college ring?
No, I didn't give a shit about stuff. I didn't care about, but I have a high school ring. But I was one of those people in general across the board. Like I did get my senior year yearbook. Like I was one of the people. I didn't like, you know how they had like the Letterman jackets and shit, and I didn't get all that extra shit.
Yeah.
And the other day I thought about getting a sweatshirt from my school, just for shits and giggles, but. Care that much. But I was one of them students too. Like I said, people didn't even know I went to FAMU. People thought I went to Florida State because I lived in a dorm. I hung out with this girl named Shantara and this girl named Angie. They were from Florida State. Yeah. The dudes I talked to came from Florida State. So I literally was going to my campus to go to class. It wasn't until about the last year I kind of got more into like the FAMU things of Tallahassee. But for the most part, because I was outnumbered, I was really just hanging out with Florida State kids and doing their shit, which was still a good time. I mean, it was this carefree era. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's, you get your cheeseburgers at 2 a.m. while you're drunk. You go home and go back to class. Or better yet, don't go to class at all. And like I said, when I first got there, I was like used to going to high school. So high school, I think we went to school like 7:45 or whatever. So my schedule was 8 to 12 every day. So Monday through Friday, I went to class from 8 to 12, which means every day I took my classes. Like every day I had the same 4 classes. And then I got a little hip the next semester. So it went Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Then I got a little hipper, and then it went Tuesday, Thursday. And then I stayed hip, so it was like Tuesday and Thursday. So I was like, I had Monday, Wednesday, and Friday off, and we had all this fucking free time to buy Brunette's vodka and, take shots at 1 in the afternoon.
Oh my God.
Terrible! We were so terrible. Like, I fear for my kid in college. We were just the worst.
But I did that shit, but I mean, like when I didn't work, I think
the carefreeness of it too was. And like I said, it's not every college student, but I know me and my friends around me, we didn't have to worry about rent and lights and car notes. Our parents had to take care. Our parents took care of the bills as if we still were in their house.
Yeah.
So you get to live this life of going out when you feel like it, but your stuff is taken care of. All you gotta do is go to class and produce.
Again, I remember where I was pretty fucking just like, it's okay, I'll pay my rent, no big deal.
I remember my brother had got shady when he stopped sending his report card to the house, his final grades, his semester grades, and I was like, this nigga, And then I understood him halfway through college. I was like, I'm trying to hit your mouth. Let me get my grades.
Yeah.
Because if I fail this class, I can take it over. But then not realizing you paying for that shit. Oh, God. I need to have kids so I can go to college so I can redeem myself. No, for real. Because I was just such a terrible... I was a great college student. I knew... I should have known I wasn't going to make a good college graduate.
Academically speaking...
I was all right, but I was like, a good college student, meaning I knew the parties, I knew the functions.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I was
like,
a good...
Academically, you were just all right.
All right. I was a good college student, though. Like, you know that shit that says college? That's me, my nigga. Oh, funnel all this beer. I don't even like beer, white kids. I'll do it. Like, I was that kid. So I was a great college student that they show on TV. I'm not such a great college graduate. That's it. Any final thoughts? Different world, you the shit, and I hope they reboot you for like 2017.
Like a movie.
Oh, I love them so much. Ugh, talk about it.
Different world.
Any final thoughts?
Read people. Nothing is more important than your own education, self-education.
That's important too, but hey, kids.
But if you choose to go to school,
it's what's up.
Go to school.
I mean, I did go to class.
Fuck you want to do whatever is good for your soul.
Listen. The only advice I have for you for real. The first 2 years, take all your basic generic ass classes that you're gonna need regardless. Don't jump in that shit like I did. Talking about you're gonna be a physical therapist and then a tennis instructor and then a surgeon and then a lawyer and then a nurse and then change your mind.
A whole bunch of goddamn classes.
Yeah, you got 500 classes that don't mean shit.
You want to change your major.
Yeah.
And then it's almost time to graduate.
Yeah.
It's like a whole bunch of classes.
Yeah, then you go there and talk about, I finally decided I want to do it. And they're like, oh no, bitch, you might as well start over. Don't be that person, okay?
Get the associates.
Wise words from NatoyaEbony. You do the English 1, English 2, Algebra 1, Algebra 2. You hit your sciences up. You hit your social studies with the histories up. Don't go in there like I was. I've been in every building.
True.
I've been in every building at FAMU for real. All the buildings for every type of job. I have been in their building because every semester I changed my goddamn mind. So, what's it gonna be, a PE teacher? Like, what the fuck? I was in y'all education.
PE teacher.
I was in y'all education building. I was in y'all journalism building. I was in y'all engineer building. I was in all they fucking buildings. Because I know what the fuck I wanted to do. But, that's neither here nor there, kids. Too better than me. Learn from me. Okay. Oh, yeah, kids. If this is your first time listening to the show, like us, share us, put a thumbs up.
Don't even just like us. Share the motherfucker. You don't even have to, how like on Facebook, like you have to, like you hit share and it's like you want to write a post with the share, or do you just want to share? You can just hit share. You don't even have to write a post. Just share. Just. And then like log out.
And then log out.
And then go on about your day. Just like you share them dumbass videos.
Y'all really do be filling my timeline up with the dumbest ass videos, and I ain't never seen Recovering Party Girls. But you know what? That's neither here nor there, friends. Okay?
But thank you to everybody
thank you for the people who do like us.
Thank you for the people that do comment and like us. We appreciate you.
We really do. Oh, you can send your emails to recoveringpartygirls@gmail.com. You can send your letters to recovering.
Get something off your chest. You want to talk about somebody, but you want to remain anonymous. Write us a letter.
Yeah,
we'll read it and we'll give you our thoughts on it.
Because at this point, I have my face out on the internet, and I talked about the time I got chlamydia, so y'all can tell y'all business anonymously. Fuck y'all. But it's a Recovering Party Girls letters at gmail.com. I really did get chlamydia at like 18. That's fucked up. Well, 17. That's fucked up. But
it's cured, so
it is cured. It's curable, y'all. All y'all do is take some antibiotics.
It's a stigma.
It's not even a stigma now. If you say that to some grown ass people, they'd be like,
"Oh, that's just cute."
All right.
You'll be alright.
Yeah, that shit yesterday. Wait, what? Yeah, that shit yesterday. Bitch, what?
Still on antibiotics.
Yeah, I'm still on antibiotics. That's why I'm always, honestly, y'all, I'm always super curious when people be like they on antibiotics and shit. I'll be like, what you got? You got chlamydia, huh? Did chlamydia still come through in 2017? But, neither here nor have protected sex as well, kids.
Yeah, that's gross.
Oh, shit, chlamydia is so nasty. Never mind. I don't want to talk about it. But, it's NatoyaEbony on everything. And it's
Miss Cool _ in the letter, the city.
Ooh, she still knows her shit.
I still know my shit.
So, like we said, like, share, comment, like, share, comment. We out.
Like, share, comment, like, share.
And we out this. Oh, congratulations to Selena. That's your fave.
Yes, shout out to Selena Quintanilla Perez. May she forever rest in heaven. My God. My angel received her Walk of Fame, or her star on the Walk of Fame in LA this past week. And
her whole family is legit still alive. And is that her husband that's still
yes.
or her
and her husband? Oh, I almost
did he remarry? Did he remarry?
He did remarry, but I think he got divorced.
Oh,
but
probably because he got a shrine of Selena in the house.
I mean, I would too. Shit.
Did he have kids with her?
No.
Yeah, he's still waiting on Selena dos Diaz.
No, is anything for Selena's.
Yeah, that's sad.
Like, and I mean, it's just, so he was standing in front of the star and everybody's taking his picture and everybody's cheering. And I'm like, oh my God, that is just so powerful. Like,
because then she died at 23?
She died at 23. And
she died so young. Oh my God.
And she was just so beautiful. And I remember when Bitty Bitty Bum Bum came out, I was like in the 5th grade and I just loved it. And then I remember when she died, that's all I could play. My mom was like so annoyed with me. And then that right after she died, they had put out her album Dreaming of You. And I begged my mom to buy me the tape for my birthday. She was like, you don't even speak Spanish. And I said, I don't care. I love her. I saved all the clippings from when she died to her funeral to everything afterwards. I saved all of the newspaper clippings.
I've never seen a picture of her casket, thank God. Because y'all love to put that online.
Girl.
I'm surprised I haven't seen it had to pop on my timeline.
No, It's if you go on YouTube, they have her memorial where her casket was open.
Yeah, y'all love to put a casket on.
Nope. But you know what? To this day, I still don't know what the hell her songs mean in English. I know Como la flor is like a flower.
Cada vez, is that every time my heart beat?
I don't know. And I feel like it's like slightly disrespectful if I were to try to look up the words in
But
English.
you know, how did you like the words in English? Because my friend had the Selena album, and her CD had
they have English songs.
They had English. No, they had the English They had the English translation to the Spanish songs.
No, that's disrespectful. Yeah. I like to speak it in the language.
No, I mean, no, the song is still in Spanish, but they let you know what she was saying in English.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
Yeah, because I know when I got advanced, it's like every time or some shit like that. And I remember because I was reading it, like, oh,
and God. I just refuse to listen or to know. I want to sing it in Spanish. Yeah. Pero
como me duele.
No bullshit. I am like a legit Selena fan.
Let me tell y'all why I fucks with Selena family. I know this is petty because Jennifer Lopez wanted to sing, like re-sing the songs, and her family said no.
Oh no, her dad is a beast. So the husband, the husband wanted to do like a mini docuseries about their relationship. The daddy shut that shit down.
I feel him.
But but he said that after she died, he signed a contract saying that he's not going to be able to profit off of her death in the event. Yeah.
Wait, when they got married or before she died?
After she died.
Well, why would he sign that shit?
I have no idea. I think, did
they pay him out? No, because at the end of the day, he probably got money from Selena death. That was her husband.
Yeah. But I'm saying there was a contract that Chris Pettis signed saying that he couldn't use her likeness or anything.
But I'm trying to figure out why would he sign something like that? Because at the end of the day,
after she had died, he said that he was so much in grief that he really wasn't like paying attention to everything that he was signing or whatever. So he said that that's just one of those things that he did sign that, because now when I think about it, I'm like, that's the dumb, like they were legit fucking married, like
that. And on top of that,
but he did write a book. He
probably got more money than her family got though for her death. You know what I'm saying? That was her husband.
Yeah.
So didn't all her shit go to him?
If they, I don't know if she had a will. I doubt that. She was 23.
Yeah, that she had a will, and then she get secretly married and shit anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think
you know that daddy didn't like him at first. The daddy didn't like him.
Child, that is real. That's some shit Matthew Knowles did if Beyonce was talking to his ass. I mean, she was talking to him when she got married to Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. Why the fuck would you sign that?
Yeah. So like legit got shut down. Like it was like a big deal. I'm like, man, Abraham, let that man make us a documentary. We want to know what went on between them. So
I wonder, like, when she do the Max stuff, I wonder where her money go.
To her family.
But does the husband get some?
I'm sure he gets a piece of the pie because they were married. But I know for sure the brother and the sister for sure. Or everybody.
They still live in Corpus?
Yes. The dad and the mom, yes. I want to say Suzette. I'm not too sure. I know A.B. Quintanilla. He had a group called the Cumbia Kings, and they were really popular when I was in high school. And I always wanted to be in a Cumbia King video. And then I remember, fun fact before we go. So I did some modeling stuff when I was younger, like 16, 17, and John Casablanca's modeling agency, right? So they had this video shoot. Mm-hmm. It was top secret. They didn't even want anybody to know who was shooting the video. So they said they needed 3 different models that looked different. And it was actually Suzette Quintanilla.
You flipped out.
And when I found out it was her, I was like, oh my God! But I tried to keep it real cool. Mm-hmm. So the video was shot at the old courthouse, it's like super fucking scary. You step on one floorboard, you could go down to God knows where. But they shot, and the video was for a group that she was managing called La Chica Conquista. And there was a song called No La Gorda, Ni Soy Flaca. And so we were like in the video just like dancing. Is
this on YouTube?
No, I really would like to find this video.
I want you to find this video.
I remember it was the first time I ever had like my makeup done like that, and I remember we sat on the bus, and she was in there talking to us, and I was just like, oh my God, I cannot believe I'm actually sitting next to Selena's fucking sister. Like, get the fuck out of here! Life! I really want to just go back to Corpus and find her. You know, they have a museum down there too with all of her stuff. And I really want to go there and track Suzette down and be like, do you remember me? Like from like 20 years ago.
Jesus. Hey, shout out to Selena for having being an Instagram model too. She had fashions for you hoes.
She did. She served.
Like she
served with her little bustier.
Yeah, she was ahead of her
and
time.
her high-waisted pants. Oh, I love you, Selena Quintanilla.
Child, I died. Shady, but on IG somebody put their Jennifer Lopez as Selena for Halloween. I don't know why that shit was funny.
You said what?
Their Jennifer Lopez as Selena for Halloween. I was like, yo, y'all are dumb. That shit was funny. That's so stupid. Why y'all so dumb?
So dumb.
But all right, friends. Well, I'm happy she got a star on the Walk of Fame.
I am too. She deserves it. She is the culture. She's for the culture. She is the culture. She's not like new. That bitch is like, oh, I love her. I love her so much.
Okay, so we're just gonna
leave.
We're gonna
end.
Leave.
I love you, Selena.
She acted like how I act about Janet, so we're just gonna leave her here.
Standing big time.
But with that being said, I love you, Janet. But bye.
Bye.